Dispatch has been making me feel like an insane person for the last couple of weeks. It's an exceptional game with a gripping set of stories and characters. It's thought-provoking, it's intriguing, and has completely been living rent-free in my mind since the finale. If you're watching this video, you might not know, but I've actually already made a video on Dispatch pre-finale. In that video, I discussed why I enjoyed it as much as I did, coming to the conclusion that through its brilliant pacing and character development, it actually makes you give a f by building a sense of care organically. But enough with the self-plugging bullshit. You're probably wondering, why am I making this video? Well, for one, the finale has been out for a couple of weeks and I really want to talk about it. And two, said finale really changed the way I see this game, most of it being for the better, which is kind of crazy because I was already doing backflips on it before. But whatever, without further ado, let's get into this game and why it pretty much restored my faith in video game storytelling. So maybe get some bevies, some snacks, and a blanket because I'm probably not gonna shut the fuck up about this game for a while. Following the finale and me pacing around my room like a mentally insane person, this game kind of stuck with me and hit me like a Toyota Tundra fucking Beetle. Also, gotta do this again. Noah, put up the shit on the screen. There we go. This is a countdown for when I'm gonna be going to spoiler territory because believe it or not, I am going to be spoiling the ever-loving shit out of this game and low-key a little bit of RE7, so you have been warned. All right? Okay, now that the simpletons are gone, let's dive into this game. Obviously, this game's story hit me really hard. It's honestly the main reason why I'm making this video, but I find the reason it did basically comes down to its handling of its narrative, giving you a reason to care organically. As I said before, Jesus, Noah, get your head in the game. Comparing Dispatch to any other story game illustrates this. Most games, when they try to set you on your way, develop some sort of motivator, something you're supposed to cling onto while you're playing, so you never end up asking yourself, what's the point of any of this? They'll basically tell you to care about something like, this character is really sad because this guy's gonna die, and you should feel really sad because you are the main character, blah, blah, blah. You understand what I'm trying to say. When a game relies on a story to motivate the player, and the way they establish that motivation is by trying to get you to feel something, if they don't make an effort to flesh anything out, it won't work the same way as a movie would or a TV show would. Because in a movie, you're spectating someone going through terrible shit, but in a game, you usually are the main character going through that terrible shit. So if something's happening between my character and someone else, and the game doesn't really flesh anything out, then I'm not gonna care all that much. Take RE7 for example. While I absolutely adored that game, was I in it for the really gripping story of Mia and Ethan? No, no. What the f? I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't give a shit about Ethan and Mia because for one, I don't know her, I don't care about her. She literally cut off my arm and the game didn't really give me a reason to care about her or a reason to be motivated to continue for her. What motivated me instead was the gameplay, exploring a creepy ass house and running into Jack Baker. And while this kind of segues into finding your own motivators to enjoy the game, sometimes certain motivators aren't fleshed out as other ones. This leads perfectly into Dispatch's strength, because its motivator isn't something that differs player to player. Everyone is engrossed for the same reason. The characters, and Robert's relationship with said characters. I mainly want to talk about Robert's relationship with Invisigal because I find it incredibly intriguing. I haven't felt this way about a set of characters since The Last of Us. That feeling of how insanely entertaining it is when both of them are on screen. Aaron Paul and Laura Bailey kind of hit it out of the park with this kind of relationship, weird ass thing they got going on. They could be talking about literally anything and I'd be there for it because it's just that intriguing. I've said in many videos that I am a story gamer, and while I've played tons of story games, only a few have reached that point in which I can never get tired of seeing them in action. Do not take that out of context. I've beaten this game twice, watched it be beaten 4 times, and recently my buddy and I played it. Despite knowing the entire story beat for beat, I was still entertained and immersed throughout the whole entire thing. Mainly chalked up to Aaron Paul, Laura Bailey, and honestly every single person that voice acted in this game. Oh my god. Also, my friend and I really enjoyed it too. Oh yeah, it's 3 a.m. bro. 3 a.m. bro, what do you think? What do you think of the game, bro? Are you locked in? All right. I should probably head to sleep. I find Invisigal's tragic story and character arc to be the most damning piece of evidence of this game's brilliance. You truly get to see who she is as a character, her desires, her fears, her insecurities, the way she handles life. It's all very realistic and it's amplified by the just amazing writing. I know I've been focusing a lot on the emotional angle of this game, but it also balances that and comedy exceptionally well. Like, oh my god, please, somebody from Ad Hoc, send me the manuscript. I want to give it a kiss on its forehead. Besides all of that, however, there's also so much to unpack in this game. The little foreshadowing moments, the symbolism in certain shots, there's so many layers to this game that demand a second playthrough. And to be honest with you, I can't possibly get into it all in this video. It's something you're just gonna have to experience for yourself. This game's story truly made me feel, and not once have I been this motivated by a set of characters in my life. Like in games like The Last of Us, not only am I motivated by the story, I'm also motivated by the gameplay because killing zombies and shooting people in the head is a fun thing to do. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that in The Last of Us, there are two motivators in that game, the story along with the gameplay. In Dispatch though, there is no gameplay mechanic. I mean, I don't really want to count the even though the mini games technically are a gameplay mechanic, I don't really count it because I don't know, it's not really, yet somehow this damn ass oh wait, what the hell? This damn ass superhero game pretty much out-motivated me to keep playing it more than The Last of Us 1 and definitely The Last of Us Part 2. I'm sorry if you love that game. I don't. And that's why Dispatch hit me so personally. Because it didn't just tell me a cliche superhero story that I've heard a gajillion times. It made me give a shit through Ad Hoc's pure skill to write and create characters. And when a game can keep you that intrigued with nothing but characters and writing, that's not just brilliant game design, that is quite frankly genius in my opinion. Dispatch is one of the strongest examples I've ever seen of pure passion carrying a game. From the moment you start playing, it's pretty obvious that every little thing is soaked in this passionate goodness, and the writing is on the walls that everyone seemed to love making this game. Hell, even Aaron Paul said he wanted to do more, which is kind of awesome. When people talk about Dispatch, they often bring up the term superhero fatigue, meaning due to the influx of superhero content, the whole subgenre has been growing kind of stale. It's a term that's been passed around the entire internet and a term you're probably tired of hearing about. And I'll be honest, I used to believe it. I'm not even a superhero guy like that. I've only watched a couple Spider-Man's, men's, and Avengers movies, so from the outside looking in, the whole genre seemed kind of oversaturated and forgettable in my opinion. But after playing Dispatch, it completely blew the brain right out of the back of my dumbass head and made me realize that superhero fatigue doesn't exist when the writing is just that interesting. Any topic can hit if the storytelling is good enough, and that's exactly why Dispatch stands out. I find the wildest part about all of this is the fact this is an indie game by an indie studio. Ad Hoc, the people who made this game, almost went bankrupt multiple times, yet through sheer duct tape and determination, they made this thing happen. See what I did there? Oh, if you know, you know. Jokes aside, the fact that a small team with limited resources are able to make such a polished and amazing game is quite frankly inspiring, especially in a time where AAA developers are literally shoving AI down our throats. Like, what the f***? Hey you, yeah, I'm small. Yo, who are you? Okay, okay, I'm big now. This video is sponsored by VR Rock, more specifically their prescription lenses. If you wear glasses and you use VR, you probably know how annoying it is when combining those two things together. Back when I needed glasses, I would have loved using VR Rock as a little jit. Their prescription lenses support a wide variety of VR headsets. They slide in perfectly and conveniently with magnets, so it's easy to pop in and out. It comes with a pretty sweet travel case and also a polishing cloth, which is pretty sweet. And even if you don't wear glasses, they also have versions that simply protect your lenses from scratches as well as protecting your eyes from blue light, like the ones I got right behind me. With headsets climbing higher and higher in price, it's becoming more important than ever to be protecting our equipment. So if you're interested at all, check out the pinned comment down below or the description of the video. VR Rock is actually hosting a Black Friday sale, and if you use code NOAH15 on any of the products, you get 15% off. But you gotta be quick as it expires December 5th, so if you're thinking about getting any of these lenses, then you should do it right now. Also, shipping is free worldwide, and if you happen to use my code, you're also supporting the channel, which is obviously greatly appreciated. Thank you very much to VR Rock for sponsoring this video. Sellout Noah is gone. Let's take it back up to this dude. Come on, spit it out. Come on. All right, bye. Okay, that was weird. This is what makes Dispatch such a perfect and satisfying underdog victory. It didn't have a massive budget. It didn't come from a giant corporate studio. It takes risks, and still it ends up feeling more confident, more ambitious, and more lovingly crafted than half the big releases fighting for our attention this year. That's the kind of win I especially love to see as a gamer and content creator, because it means the boundaries of gaming are being pushed. Much love, Ad Hoc. I'm doing a heart with my hands, but you can't see it because my camera's not on. I briefly touched on the term superhero fatigue as well as in my last video talking about kind of the decline choice-based games have been experiencing. So after taking about a week to truly marinate in this game in preparation for this video, it led me to realize how many odds this game had to be in order for it to have a chance at success. We're talking 2025, the year where superhero media pretty much gained like a critical mass. Superman dropped, Fantastic Four dropped, I don't even know, Thunderbolts, all these fucking tie-in little animations and shit. Bro, there were probably like billions of dollars worth of superhero media dropped this year alone. So just imagine releasing an indie superhero game in a time where literally everyone has been making superhero movies and shows and shit or whatnot, right? As well as using a gameplay system that is not only twice the amount of work, but also may or may not have led to a company's shutdown. Oh my god, that sounds like a nightmare. And yet, out of seemingly nowhere, this game came out, it survived, and it actually thrived, and quietly stole the show of pretty much every single 2025 release, in my opinion. And it's all because of this. Are you locked in? Are you locked in the game? The way it can effortlessly suck you into this world and get you to care, unlike anything on the market right now. That's why you should care. It's the way it can defy all odds of success and come out on top, reinventing a market for games like this to continue, as well as just doing it for the love of the gaming medium. I mean, I guess you can also say Adhoc almost going bankrupt is yet another piece of evidence to the importance of this game, as even though success looked bleak, they still pulled through because of their love they have for the medium. That's what we need more of. Games that aren't scared to reinvent, invent, and revolutionize. I might be sounding a bit hyperbolic and crazy about this game, which I mean, you're not even wrong because I've been doing nothing but thinking about this game for like the past 2 weeks. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's pretty refreshing to have an indie story game dominate the scene of gaming in 2025, while also succeeding as much as it has. It's awesome, and it gives me hope that more games will follow in Dispatch's footsteps and might give others hope that you don't need a giant transformer corporation to have a chance at success. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please, if you haven't already, buy this game and play it for yourself if you have the means to. It's truly an exceptional piece that belongs in the Hall of Fame next to Kojima. Thank you VR Rock for sponsoring this video, and more importantly, thank you for watching this video and continuing to support my dumbass videos and content. Like, oh my god, thank you so much. I might need to take like crocheting or knitting or some other shit. This is like insane. I love y'all so much. Stay blessed. Oh shit, the best part in the game is about to happen. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, actually, I don't know. I don't have time. Bye. See you later.